Here we go, season 2, opening kickoff, man. Week 1, we got our division rivals, Pittsburgh Steelers, facing them. Last season we focused only on the London Black Knights, but this time around we're gonna take a look at the entire league. Got a lot of highlights coming up in this one, but look, our front office didn't do us no favors. We had questions already coming into this thing about our offensive line and some things about the defense. I'll get into that a little bit later, but before we show our highlights, we're going to take a look at what happened around the league. Starting with Houston and New England, Cannon Joe versus the Rockets. But the story of this game, how one player can make you lose the game. Tyson Holloway takes a hit, loses the football. We are early in the first quarter, but the Patriots defense stands tall. They catch an interception right at the 2-yard line. Judge with the pick, holding it down for New England. But Holloway already had a fumble now. That safety that was on him, he got to get out the end zone. He had a chance. I don't know why he took it to the outside. But here we go, 5-0. Holloway will fumble again. We're 5 minutes into the first quarter. And another fumble for Holloway. They got 3 out of that drive. And now Holloway fumbles again for the 3rd time in the first quarter. 3 fumbles and a safety. They kept him in the game. They trust him for some reason. Cannon Joe will get picked off. New England defense did everything they can to keep it close, including this forced fumble. Watch Joe take a hit and they recover it, but 59 was in the way. If he would have got out the way, they could have got up and got a return on that. So now we go into the second half. It's an 11-0 game, and now the Patriots defense giving up touchdowns. I mean, how long do you expect them to hold up? It is 18-0. Patriots finally get it going. Holloway will hold on to the football here, falls forward to the 1-yard line, and then he'll take this one into the end zone. 23 carries for Holloway, 37 yards at this point. They get on the board for the first time. And then Holloway, 6 minutes remaining, lost the football again. That's his 4th fumble of the game, and that safety. That was just too much. So the Rocket will come up injured on this play. They got running back issues. Now they got quarterback issues. They're going to need another quarterback. But here come Houston. Drake Nitro falls forward inside the 5-yard line. And then Cannon Joe will find Optimus Klein running in that zone. It was just too much. New England couldn't overcome all the turnovers. 28-7, they lose. The Diablos at home versus the Vikings. We have some big plays up in this one, especially from the defense and special teams. Leon Jones versus Mike Mexico. But we're going to start off with Frankie Amato taking this run 76 yards the distance, outrunning the defense. Get Mexico on the board first, 7-3 lead. Still in the first quarter. They were setting up screen. Nice concentration off the tip, but they lose their running back. Amato got twisted up. The tackle by Farley put him out. And then they would get a punt block here. Blocked it. They didn't get a return, but 2 field goals followed this block. It is 13-3. Jones would get hit, picked off by the defense. That's a linebacker, number 57, will return it near midfield. And then after the turnover, they go to the ground. Kwasi Umbatabe, just get out my damn way. Just like Blitz The League, taking it 44 yards to the house. Mexico all over Minnesota, 20-3. And then following that big TD run, the worst punt I ever seen in my life. Recovered by the coverage team. The cornerback just saw it. Nice read, recovered it, returned it all the way. They don't get the extra point. Instead, it was blocked and returned all the way to the house. And Mexico is going into the half up 22-9. They get the run back and the 2 points awarded to them. Now, second half of the game. Leon Jones, what you gonna do, Jones? Come on, man. He threw that interception right to him. You talking about he walked it. He walked it to the defense. 10-point game, and then this is the block that changed everything. Minnesota with the punt block and the return will cut that lead down. Look at it again. Easy scoop and score. Everything changed from that point on. Fourth quarter. Let me show you what I'm saying. They lose both of their running backs. Mbatabe is injured. They were setting up for a field goal. Minnesota blocked it and then ran through the placeholder, and they about to house it and take this lead. They're going to go up 26-25 at that point. You see another look at the block, and we move on a little deeper into the fourth. It's a 2-point game. Your offense got to give you something. Minnesota down 2 at this point. No longer. Joshua, he going 80 yards. House. Minnesota regains the lead after that big play. Joshua, making something out of nothing. But 33-28 ball game. Mike Mexico running to the first down marker and fumbles the ball, recovered by Minnesota and the Vikings. Another touchdown. They barely even needed the offense today. Fumble returns, punt block returns, blocking field goals. It was all there. Mexico had the angle. I don't know why he tried to turn it upfield. Now they down big, 40-28. Mexico will get picked off by Daniel Farley. He will return it inside the 10-yard line. And then Joshua, breaking tackles, hurdling the defense. Gut shot to Mexico. 47-28 is the ball game. They're gonna hold on and move on to 1-0 on the season. Farley gets his second pick. And we moving on to our next game, the Texans versus the Titans, a AFC showdown. Jackson Paxton versus the GOAT, all 5 of them. The GOAT going to the end zone, but somebody was hawking back there. The ball hawk. The Texans get the early pick, 3-0 lead. Houston, they started tripping. This is the defending champions you playing against. Holding the ball like that is not a good thing. 3-2 lead early. Now we 8-3 Tennessee. Look at that offensive line. I played against this team. I know they're real. And they got more weapons. 8-3 there. Then the GOAT with time will hook up with his tight end. He'll roll into the end zone. Tennessee up over Houston early. Second half, 15-3. Jackson Paxton would throw and get picked off, man. Almost Charles Woodson like. O'Neal with the amazing pick. He gonna get another one before the game over. So the offense comes out. Henry Cho will take this quick screen, spins, and they get 3 out of that. It's an 18-3 ball game. So Paxton, he got time. He's throwing, and he would get picked off again by O'Neal. O'Neal will return it inside the 20-yard line, so they're in the red zone already, and that will set up the GOAT to Henry Cho. Cho gets his first touchdown of the season, dancing on them. The Titans look like they about to repeat, 25-3, then watch the strip. Oh, man. Recovered by the Titans, and the linebacker is gone. He has asthma. Runs out of gas. I mean, come on, 54. Get in there, big fella. Damn. He almost got ran down by an offensive lineman, but he got enough energy to dance, though. The hell's up with that? Huskies and the Redskins. Khalid Mason warming up because he knew he was catching passes from this guy. Julius Williams with the cannon. Washington goes up early 7-0 lead, but Justin Hops, his debut wasn't so good. Picked off early. He gonna bounce back though. Early pick 6 is all good. He had composure. Down 14-0. He almost threw another pick 6. Washington playing aggressive. They was jumping on that, but instead Ziggy Brock going all the way. That was 70 plus. Look at that. If he would have jumped to the inside instead of going outside, that was pick 6. So Williams up 14-0. He will go to the flat. Look at this man running up the left sideline. Ran down. That's some good hustle by the Huskies defense. Then off the play fake, man wide open in the flat. He gonna throw the unnecessary touchdown pass across his body. Just showing off at this point. So Williams up 21-13. Finds Khalid Mason again. Can anybody cover this man? Second half of the game, 28-13. Justin Hops. No more games. He finds Izzy Brock. Both of the Brock brothers contributing. And off the play fake, Hops attacking the middle again. Has his tight end inside the 15-yard line. Then Hops throwing. Love the ball placement. Kid franchise. First touchdown. Love that. Corner never had a chance on that. on that play. So it's an 8-point game. Justin Hobbs got the ball back. He'll keep it himself this time, turning it upfield, crosses midfield, gets the first down, holds on to the football. Then he'll throw it. Izzy Brock breaks a tackle, gets in the end zone. It is a 2-point game, 28-26. They going for 2. Hops, you got the time. He'll throw it. Man, I could have completed that pass. He had all day to throw it. Ball game tied up at 28. And then they tired of playing with him. It's the fourth quarter. They unleashed the crackling, the big bruiser running by himself. I would, man, 27. I don't know what he doing. I would just let big man run. Don't even try, bruh. Bruiser giving them the 35-28 lead, but you still got an elite quarterback. You got to stop him. Williams complete on the outside, then throwing, finds Mason. That almost went to the house. If he could have stood in bounds, they get 3 points out of the drive, but they couldn't stop the run. And the Huskies will hold on to this football game. They ran Washington right out the building. 1-0. The Armadillos and the Seahawks. Conrad Damon versus Cassius Johnson. You got a Blitz the League versus Backbreaker matchup here. But we're going to start it off with Darnell Jefferson breaking free out of traffic. But look at 31. Watch the hustle. He going to run him down. He hella fast. He must have 4.1 speed. Darnell Jefferson ran down, stopped at the 1. But Cassius Johnson will run it in himself. No point of forcing it when you can run the ball. The Armadillos take the 6-3 lead, but the extra point was blocked. Seattle couldn't return it, but they at least keep that extra point off the board. They come back and drive down the field. Conrad Damon off the read option. I don't know why they calling that play. This is more like it right here. Nice route, even better throw. Damon finds a receiver. It's a 10-9 game for Seattle. Then here comes Johnson. He'll run it, slides, don't take no hits. Johnson with time. He'll find Cameron Black spinning. He gonna spin his way near the 10-yard line. And then Johnson looking good. Finds Amir Bird. Touchdown. Bird gets his first touchdown of the season. And we go into the second half. It's 16-10 for Austin. Tank Collins spins his way to a first down. Then Collins getting to the outside. He has a first. He's inside the 20. They're going to run it. Darnell Jefferson double juking, breaking ankles out there, celebrating. Watch the replay. 21. Oh, come on, dog. Give me your jersey. Boy, you need to get from out there. Johnson, 2-point conversion was picked off. So it's a 12-point game. Fourth quarter, 7 minutes remaining. The blitz got there so fast. Ball is loose. That is a live football. Seattle picks it up and will run it back all the way. The linebacker does have enough energy to get in the end zone. They cut the lead down to 2. It's a 22-20 game with Damon. Conrad Damon with the football. 2-minute drill. He has the skill, and you're giving him too much time to throw it. Damon will find Sullivan on the outside. Then he'll check it down to Sullivan again. Less than a minute remaining. Damon, look, all the time he got to throw it, he would check it down. No point of forcing it. They get a flag for unnecessary roughness, a face mask penalty. And then he hooked up with his tight end that will set up the walk-off field goal. It is up and good. 23-22. Seattle walks away with this game. And now we move on to the Steamers and the Flyers. Michael Scram taking on Joe Starr. He will hand it off early. First quarter, Ralph Rayner got popped. Miles Powell with the hit. First forced fumble. It won't be his last. They get 3 points out of it. And then watch this kickoff. They got him stopped here. They got him stopped there. They don't have him running up the right sideline. Looked like he ran out of gas. Had a little burst late. Their scram will get picked off. Looking for Demigod on a crossing route. Defense read it, picked it off. 3-0 game. Joe Starr. Watch this interception by the Flyers. They was trying to hook up with Tito Moss. No, sir. Rayford was waiting for it. Let the man dance. Rayner will get popped again. 6-3 ball game. Memphis. I mean, that defense forcing some fumbles. Offense got to help them out. So now 6th straight game still. Michael Scram will keep the ball. Gets a first down. He'll run it again. Bouncing off defenders. Gets the first down. Will get forced out of bounds. Standing. Then he comes out. Bubble screen. Demigod up the right sideline. He will have just enough speed to get in the end zone. First touchdown for the Flyers. Now we're moving into the second half. The read option. Michael Scram will take off, but he got stripped. And the defense forced another turnover. So you got to look at the offense like, God, geez, y'all this trash. Y'all can't get in the end zone. They're going to start running the ball, though. Andre Turf Tickler Williams getting inside the 5-yard line. But once they get inside the red zone, they start backing up. Joe Starr, they can only get 3. It's a 1-point ball game. An interception by the Steamers. I know they got to be mad at the offense right now for not scoring touchdowns, man. So they running Turf Tickler inside the 20, and then they run him again. Andre Williams, he was getting their first down, but once they get inside that 20-yard line, man, all hell just break loose. Joe Starr will throw an interception, and the Flyers take the ball away. Fourth quarter, maybe the story will change. 15-13 game. Michael Scram will hook up with Patterson. They was covering him with a safety. The disrespect. They didn't respect the speed, and he made them pay. Patterson, first game, first touchdown, but here come Memphis. Finally, with some offense, Zeppieri, the power back, with a touchdown run of his own. Puts Memphis right back in this thing. They need the 2-point conversion, but I don't know who Starr was throwing the ball to. Terrible. Minute left in the game. They had a chance to drive down for the win. Hunter Kastner with the interception closes the show. Flyers will go 1-0. And now the Rams in Lansing. Gregory Michael versus D. Dawson. We got a backbreaker matchup. Michael looking. Trey Ratliff caught the ball, got popped. Darius Young with the hit. Playmaker with the recovery. Look at the hit it again. That was Ratliff who fumbled. D. Young is looking kind of big in that jersey, though. Dawson will come back, finds the privateer, Jason Wachiku. Stopped at the 10-yard line, but he throws an interception, and OKC will get the ball back. Michael, what can you do? With all that time, you can't do this. Don't throw a pick. Pick 6 for the Rams. They score their first touchdown. It comes from the defense. Rough game for Michael. So Michael, under pressure, would throw. I don't know who he was throwing it to. Picked off by Darius Young. Forced fumble and a pick in this game for Young. 10-3 lead for the Rams. Now Dawson will throw. He finds that's Davin Cooper. Stacked up at the 15-yard line. Timeout call. Seconds remaining. Dawson will get picked off by Chase Cho, the rookie out of Miami. We will go into the second half like that. And now Michael will get picked off again. Jeez. The Rams got the ball back at midfield. They got 3 points out of that, off of that turnover. Then Michael would drive them down the field and give the ball back again. Darius Young with his second pick and a forced fumble. So if you're tired of seeing defense, how about this TD run? Malcolm Big Game Smith, the privateer, housing it. 80 yards. Malcolm Smith increases the lead 20-3. Slow clapping on him. And then Michael with the wake-up call, maybe. Got a big pass there. He'll make another completion. They was playing the soft cover 2. They're inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is what you do. Run the ball sometimes. Jeez, it will help. Gets them on the board. It's a 10-point game. They end this thing, but Malcolm Smith breaks out of the backfield. Had a big run. He steps out of bounds. He was went over $150 in this game. Kevin Kendall on this carry will get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Why not? Running it. Smith inside the 5. And then Dawson will get sacked. No, he'll break out of it. Finds a receiver. And I thought he scored a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds. No problem. Malcolm Smith will run it in from there. The Rams all over the Lancers, 27-10. Gregory Michael will get picked off again. My goodness. We might have some quarterback changes for next week. My goodness, Mike will at least run them down. You better run them down. 27-10, the Rams go on to 1-0, and now we have an NFC South matchup between the comeback kid and Alexander McLucky. But Parker Payne, he out there on some project shit, ready to fight. But they handed off here. The story of the day was Harvey, the running game of the Panthers. Harvey chewed us up last season also, so I already know about him. They called that back, though, illegal block in the back. But Harvey said, "You're not about to stop my shine." That one was called back. This one will not be. 55 yards to the crib. Puts the Panthers on the board first, 7-0. But down 7-3. Little less than 5 minutes. Alexander McLucky will hook up with Carlos Cotto. That was a big game. They needed him going. Then Parker Payne right up the middle. He will get to the 3-yard line while McLucky will find Cotto again, this time in the end zone. No gloves and everything. Celebrating with my son. Second half, 10-7. Parker Payne and the Saints, they about to get that run game going. But look at this. You got to wrap up. You got to stop them. They had them. Now you don't. House call. Saints goes up 17-7. Then the comeback kid, all I ask, live up to your name. He'll pull it on that time. They're going to run the ball every play. That was Harvey's backup. This is Harvey again. Another big run. Gashing the Saints defense. He'll hand it off again. Watch the cutback. He will rumble his way into the end zone on this horse. We move on to the fourth quarter. It's a 3-point game. McLucky, who is he seeing? What is he looking at? Looking for Carlos Cotto. It will get picked off. Nothing but white jerseys will surround him. So the comeback kid, can he drive him down and take the lead? He will come underneath here. This play, he will check it down to Harvey. Easy throw, first down. Then he'll throw it to the outside. Harvey wide open, just taking what the defense gives him. The comeback kid doing it. Comes underneath, has a receiver. He'll do the rest. Dancing. 21-17 Panthers. They're running the ball to the 40. They get, and then if you're running it so good, why you come out and do this? They would throw an interception. Nobody bid on that play fake. They was looking for Wilkinson. They got picked. So McLucky, you in the game. What are you doing? He had a man streaking. He threw it to the safety. Something went totally wrong on that play. Panthers get another turnover. So we under 4 minutes. The Saints defense will keep them in it. It's only a 4-point game, so McLucky, can you do it? Throwing it downfield. There it is. No, the ball was broken up. And then 4th and 8. Can you do it? No, bad pass. Should have went someone else with it. Carolina will take the NFC South lead. Lumberjacks and the Raiders. The Raiders lose their starting running back Tyler Neal. So all throwing from here, starting with Tyrell Wallace. Looking at what Williamson, one of the best receivers last season, picking up right where he left off. Defense couldn't even run him down. Big touchdown, catch and run. 10-0 Portland on top. But Shane Spain, man, to be an elite quarterback, he had a rough game. Just terrible. Throws a pick six right here. 17-0 Portland. Showing off, just stunting on, blowing kisses to the crowd and everything. 17-0 here. He throws another interception. We still in the first quarter. Almost ran it back. He will get tripped up right about there. Thought that was another pick six, but close. They got 3 points. And then when the Raiders did drive down the field, they couldn't get 3. Portland with the block, and then Wallace. This is what started it here. That wasn't a safety. They gave him forward progress to the 1. This is a safety. Gives the Raiders 2 points on the board. 23-5 is now. We under a minute. Spain throwing downfield. Noah Sugg. That was a big catch there. And then 41 seconds remaining. You thought they was about to get some points before the first half was over. They didn't. So we're moving on. Third quarter, Tyrell Wallace will get picked off. Now the defense is up. It's a 23-8 ball game so far. Where we at? Spain throwing. Noah Sugg, big catch. His favorite target so far. Spain throwing. Found a man inside the cover 2, and then he'll find JT Miller. Easy walk-in touchdown. The Raiders are right back in it. Only down 8. Spain throwing. Has a man near the 30. Then Spain looking, throwing again. It is on. Has a man. Look at him go. Inside the 5-yard line. Earned every bit of it. Then they go to the ground. That's a smart call. Tay Austin with the touchdown. Player injured on the play. Now Spain, he needs 2. He will not get it. Sacked by Dion Jeffrey. Under 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Shane Spain will throw double coverage and then overthrew the receiver. I don't know what he was thinking. Then Spain down 8 under 2 minutes. He never gave up. Noah Sugg, big catch, stopped at the 6. Then Spain comes right back, throws a touchdown pass to his tight end. That was Hubert. Down 2. He needs his conversion. Spain will find his receiver. Noah Sugg ties the game up at 29. It should have never went to overtime. But look at the stats. 50 attempts, 411, 4 picks. Tay Austin, they running. That's the smart thing. Run the ball. Stop throwing it so much. They get near midfield. Then Spain throwing. Has a completion. That is Sugg. 2nd and 3. Spain will get a first down completion, and they will run it. Trying to get him in field goal range. They got it. One more carry. Now they're going to attempt the field goal. Here it is for the win. It's up and no good. All of that for nothing. They almost overcame all those turnovers. So they get the ball back. 20 seconds remaining in overtime. It will keep through a pick. That's interception number 5. They had one timeout. They already used it. Tyrell Wallace finds Contrell. That could have set up the field goal, but they're out of timeouts. We have a tie. Oakland and Portland tie. So we move on to our next game. The Lions versus the London Bulldogs. Mark Ramos versus Colin Hedges. Hedges starting off throwing picks. Oh, Colin. Down 3-0. Lions in scoring range. Play action. Ramos throwing. Nice catch on the outside. That was Mekhi Newman. And then Ramos to the back of the end zone looking for Newman. He was out of bounds. So they settled for 3. They didn't get it. The block. The recovery. And now the return. He will get stopped. Ran down. Could have been big. So now ball game tied up at 6. We in the second half. Hedges going down the middle of the field. Big time catch there. And then off the read option, he'll keep it. He should have handed it off. Lost the football. The Lions. Third quarter. They start running the ball. That's Bell Cow. Look at the big fella. Short. Biscuits and gravy. He will get ran down by lockdown inside the 20-yard line. Ramos will throw and get picked off. That's from Madden 25. That's the former Black Knight right there. Lockdown. Running it back. He won't be caught. Good effort, though. Gives the Lions the 13-6 lead. Now we in the fourth quarter. Off the play fake. Ramos will throw it. Finds his target, number 81. Look at the strength. He determined. Will get inside the 10 near the 5-yard line. Ramos will throw. Coming underneath to Mekhi Newman. Newman will get his first touchdown of the season. So fourth quarter, ball game tied up at 13. They punted away to Evan Pope. Breaking ankles 2 at a time. Trick or treat. It's almost Halloween, man. You just played with the wrong person. You got to get him down. Why you let him return it? 20-13. Pope gives the Bulldogs the lead. Midway through the fourth. Now, 2 minutes remaining in the game. They get a punt block. And it's time to run the 2-minute drill now. Ramos would set up the screen. The bell cow, he would get a few on that catch. 2nd and 5. Ramos will come underneath. He has a receiver. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. Mark Ramos would throw. Mekhi Newman gets in the end zone. They need the extra point to tie. They do get that. So Colin Hedges comes out on the field. Less than a minute remaining. Can he be special? Throwing underneath. That's Evan Polk. Watch the determination. He will fight to try to get out of bounds. I still stopped him in bounds. They had to use a timeout. Hedges will come and find his tight end. They need to get a little bit closer to attempt a field goal. They will do that. It's a long field goal. It's up and good. They kick a walk-off. Colin Hedges gets his first win in his Madden career. Kente Whitehead, San Antonio versus Josh DeLillo and the African Tank. Oh, Tank, we got some people for you this season. You ain't about to run wild like last season. Josh DeLillo in the end zone. Got sacked for the safety. But watch this play. DeLillo going downfield. Picked off by Pettit. Ramon Pettit with the interception. But the Dragons defense is not a joke either. Max Carson will hit the QB, force the fumble. They take it away. And then off the play fake, DeLillo finds Dorsett. Oh, look at the move, the speed. He's gone. No shame at that. Man, we got burnt by him too. But down 5, the express play is aggressive. They going for it on 4th down. They converted, and they would get near the 20, right at the 20-yard line. On the 2nd and 8 play, Whitehead would get picked off. Max Carson took the ball away. Got a sack, forced fumble. Then into the first quarter, watch DeLillo off the play fake, broke out of a sack, maintaining his concentration, going downfield to Cookie Wallace. Big catch. Man, that was a great throw under pressure. Then play action. DeLillo throwing. That's Wallace. Wallace fights to the 10-yard line. And then Josh with time steps up, will get hit. Still on his feet. They bring in the pressure and they get there finally. They had to settle for the field goal. So Whitehead checking it down to the flat. And they lost the football. The hit by Quentin Sands. The recovery by the Red Dragons. And now off the play fake. You know what time it is. Ultimate trust. DeLillo going downfield to Cookie Wallace. They don't even care. Double covered. It don't matter if he throwing the ball anyway. Second half of the game, they tried to jet sweep on the goal line, and they got stopped for the safety. That's a bad play call. I don't like it. And now the express. Darius Young, they getting it going on the ground. They gonna try to put together a drive, and they will. Whitehead finds his tight end. Then they go back to the ground. Darius Young, nice block on the outside. He'll get knocked out of bounds. Then Whitehead has a completion there at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. He'll run it himself. Why not? It's a smart thing to do. Kente Whitehead puts them on the board. They're within 6. A touchdown to give them the lead, but Cookie Wallace, I told you, double cover, triple cover. They don't care. They throwing it. Quick throw though. That's where he made his mistake. Backbreaker with the interception. The rookie out of Miami, the big boy. That's a load. 4th quarter, it's a 9-point ball game. Whitehead will run it and gets injured. I don't even know who their backup QB is. Then up by 6, DeLillo will throw it to Tank. Short pass, he'll do the rest. Look at the big boy taking bodies with him. That's a big load, man. DeLillo, 2-point conversion. He will not get it. 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. The backup QB, he looking like a backup. Max Carson, 3.5 sacks on the day. And the Red Dragons get the ball back. Who else? Cookie Wallace stopped at the goal line. But then they will hand it off to the big African Tank. He'll muscle his way in the end zone. And the Red Dragons go up 36-17. Max Carson got loose again. 4 sacks on the day. He will not be done. You see that right tackle getting abused at the top of the screen. They get another sack. Then Carson cut block. They threw it downfield and they got picked off. The Red Dragons was just too much. They'll take this victory 36-17 and move on to 1-0 on the season. And we move on to our next game, the Jaguars and the Orbits, the Florida Bowl. Clayton Westcott, first drive, he looked great. Westcott finds Rondé Masso. Look at the quick screen. He will roll to a first down inside the 20. Then off the play fake, Westcott has a man running free, touchdown. Muscled his way in the end zone, 7-0, just like that. Now it's a 7-3 ball game. The defense of the Jaguars got mean and ugly. Jack Hamill with the big hit. Dante Simpson with the scoop and score. Straughter made him stumble. He stumbled right into a hit. Now 10-7 Jags. Westcott down, lost the football. The Jaguars forced them to punt it away. And now we in the second half. Bobby Miles on the ground. Nice cut back. Look at the vision. Stopped at the goal line. Then they hand it off to Willie Weathers. He'll do the rest. Touchdown, Jags. Jags have good offense and good defense. They could be real good contenders. Up 20-10 here. Harrison Emery gets hit. Big Dan with the recovery. That's my rugby player. Big Dan returns it to the 5-yard line. And then Masso, quick screen, the bubble screen. He'll take it in from there. The Orbits making this a ball game. They're not going nowhere. It's a 3-point game. Westcott throwing downfield. Then the inside handoff. Watch him bounce it to the outside. And we'll get in the end zone. The Orbits will take the lead over Jacksonville. Extra point blocked by Eric Straughter. No return on it. So now a minute remaining in the game. Ball game knotted up at 23. Westcott would throw the safe pass. Receiver fumbles the ball. Jaguars recover. And they're about to get in the end zone. Unbelievable. Just like that, the game can change. But wait. They review it and said he was down. So the Orbits, they still have the ball. 3rd and 11. Westcott under pressure. Jags defense handling business. 30 seconds remaining. Emery, time to throw. Will throw to the sideline. They got picked off. With 24 seconds remaining, we are going into overtime. In OT, they decide to run the ball. Miles gets near first down. Then they run it again. No, it's play action. They even fake me out. Ronnie Chambliss, that is, with the catch. Not sure. Number 89. Big catch and run. The Jags would kick the walk-off field goal. 26-23. They move on and win the Florida Bowl. 1-0. Coach pissed off. I know that coach. I thought he retired. Booker, Noel Booker versus Teverica. Let's get it going. It's a 6-point game early for the Celtic Tigers. And they're inside the 20-yard line. Booker throwing back of the end zone. Who is it? Can't see who that was who caught it. That's a tight end. But Ricka say, watch this. You got receivers, I got receivers too. Downfield of Felix Amato. Defenders running into each other. They just got bombed on. They cut the lead down to 6. 13-7 was the score at that time. Now it's 13-10. We are halfway through the first half. Booker will find Jamil Pittman downfield. Then Booker again throwing. Oh man, thought they would have got the stop. No, that's a touchdown. Couldn't push him out of bounds. So they going into the second half up. Second half of the game, Ricka knocked out. He is out for 5 weeks. So the Tigers are in trouble. Look at the backup quarterback, Levy. I know you're thinking, like, he's horrible. That was a pick there, 23-10. Booker will go downfield. That is Jeffrey Quinn, the privateer, going up high for that one. And then on the ground, Jamil Pittman will get stripped by Jimmy Rikers. And then look at Ricky Doe with the scoop and score. Fastest defensive lineman in the game. And he ran completely out of gas. I can't believe he got caught. Ran out of gas. The fumble is good. 23-10. Levy will throw a TD pass. That is showtime with that catch. So the Chicago Tigers, they still have a chance. Well, they had a chance till they gave up this 75-yarder. Look at this. I don't even know him. That's a generic running back taking that to the crib. And in a big way, 2-point conversion. Booker finds his receiver. It's good. They converted. So down 31-17 with a backup QB, Levy. He said, I could play. Find Sticky on the outside. Then Levy. They pick up the blitz. Come across the middle. That is Amato with that catch. Levy throwing to the sideline. That's Jamil Wavy. He gets the first down. This team is rallying behind the QB. Nice cut block there. Oh man, nice throw, nice catch. Wavy. And then on the bubble screen, Showtime will get in the end zone. So even with a backup QB, they still balling out. So with 1:39 remaining, it's time to run the clock out. But no, they went to Rikers Island and thought it was a game. Jimmy Rikers with the pick six. Cut the lead down to 31-34. But lucky for the Celtic Tigers, they was able to hold them off. Ravens at home versus the Condors. Gunslinger versus Eli Grubb. We started off under 6 minutes in the first quarter. A block punt and a return. Sacramento with the scoop and score. Do your dance, dog. Wipe your Jerry curl off. Still the first quarter, 7-0. Sacramento, they go up top to the Mega Man. Nate the boy. All 6'9" of them. You can't cover him. Not even with 4 players. 85-yard touchdown. You already saw how he balled out in the Pro Bowl. It was ridiculous. So down 14-0. Grubb said enough of that. I'm going to find my big receiver, Skyscraper. Bouncing off defenders. He going to outrun the defense. Outrunning Ryan Dunn. I don't know what's up with that. He'll get them on the board for the first time. Skyscraper with an 85-yard touchdown. And that big TD catch, that woke up the defense. Carl Turpitz getting in the backfield. They will bring down Gunslinger for the safety. It is now an 8-point game. 3rd and 4 for Eli Grubb. He will get injured on this play. Lack of awareness. He took a hit from behind. I don't know what the situation. Offensive lineman can stop stepping on dude though. Second half of the game, meet Elijah Christian. Big throw. Gave Baltimore some life on offense. And now Christian, he'll run it. Turns upfield, slides, still got hit, but he holds on to the ball. He'll hand it off to Rylan Beamer. He'll get in the end zone. Baltimore right back into this thing. Sacramento should have put him away. 2-point conversion. Elijah Christian finds Skyscraper for the 2-point. They converted. Now we in the fourth quarter. Sacramento up by 3. And they get the pass interference call. So the Gunslinger will set up screen to Speedy Boat. He'll stumble his way into the end zone. They go up 27-17. Fourth quarter, midway through, Elijah Christian throwing downfield. Oh, that was a dart. And then he'll put both teams on his back. Watch him carry this ball. Look at the strength. Elijah Christian, he ain't trying to go back to the bench. Christian 2nd and 2. Need to pick it up. He do. Skyscraper with the catch. 1st and 10 now. 5:27 remaining. He'll take off with it. Looking for the first down marker. He will get stopped. Christian down 10. Read option. He will keep it, but he lost the football. Recovered by the Condors. They didn't challenge this, and it looked like he was down. Ravens, they lose their game like that. 27-17. We move on to the Brooklyn Beats and the Caps. Terrence Ricker hands it off on the inside. Running back got blasted, but look at this. They break out the pack with the football. The man going downfield, high knees and everything. Everything he got. He got ran down by Julian Barnes inside the 25-yard line. All for nothing. The replay boot returns it. So all of that running for no reason. Terrence Ricker, he'll take off. Gives Brooklyn the first touchdown of the season. 7-3. Still 7-3. End of the first quarter. Ricker will go downfield to the defense because nobody else was there. Then they'll get points off the turnover. Kingsley Cook has his receiver. He got a lot more than a first down. He housing this. Nice strength. Breaking tackles. Put the Caps back up. Then the Beats, they try to run. I wish teams would stop doing this. The jet sweep on the goal line, it ain't working. It's a safety almost every time. So Cook will throw it downfield. He has a man that's across the 30. Then Cook will throw. Look at the tight end. Look at the move. Nice block. Blocking downfield allowed him to get in the end zone. Second half of the game, Ricker, you're down 9. Spin moves and everything. First down, another spin move. Still on his feet, but he lost the football. Recovered by the Caps. Man, 22-10 ball game. They got field goal out that last turnover. He'll lose the football again, but they keep it this time. So Ricker, time in the pocket, will throw it downfield. That's a good throw, even better catch. Van Buren pulled that one down. Then on 3rd and 9, look at the throw. Okay, Lil Dottie dotting up the defense. Van Buren with another big time catch. Down 5, Brooklyn. Onside kick was terrible, but this is worse. You at least got to get the man down on the ground, give your defense a chance. They get the onside kick return. They right back where they started off. Down 12, but when you have a good kick returner, you always have a chance. Elmer Cardoza, watch him get to the outside. It's over. Good night. Elmer Cardoza taking this to the house. Brooklyn is right back in this game. Even though it's less than a minute, they still can pull it off. 5-point game. Onside kick. It didn't work. Disaster. But they have 3 timeouts. Can they get a stop? They get a big stop there. Then 2nd and 9. They get another stop. Can they get them off the field right here? The bubble screen. Yes, they do. So Ricker, not the greatest numbers this game, but you have an opportunity. What will he do? 1st and 10. He will come underneath to Neff. You got to push the ball down the field, though. The clock run off. Ricker will push it a little further down, but they lost the football and lost the game 29-24. I think they probably had the runoff would have killed the drive anyway. The hit by Headhunter recovered by Primetime, and now that leads us back to the Black Knights and the Steelers where we left off. Division rival game. Now in this game we're gonna go a little more in depth. Not a lot of splash. We're gonna do kind of a play-by-play. Let's start it off. Here's the opening kickoff. Front office didn't do us no games. I think I mentioned it earlier. We're going into this game with 37 players. I said I was going to let them auto sign. They didn't help me out. You're supposed to help me out. So we short-handed. King Josh, Pro Bowl last season. Throwing downfield, back shoulder. Come on. Simmons, you got to catch that one. That was a big play we needed. So we go ahead and show the lineup. We move Luke Shaw to the right tackle. So we weak on the inside. Jose Sanchez starts the game. Steelers defense, they run the 3-4. They love the blitz. You're going to see that in this game. Big time play by Dakari Bell. You're going to watch out for number 87 on that defense. Let's get into this game. 3rd and 10 for Josh. He will find Devontae James. Moves into the starting lineup this season. Now we go to the ground. Jose Sanchez, the speed burner, crosses midfield, gives us the first down. Then we run the stretch play to Sanchez. He will not pick up the first, but he gets us closer to it. 2nd and 1. We run the play fake. Ball comes out fast. Gerard Sheffield gives us the first down. Then looking for the short throw. Wasn't there. Coverage sack. Big number 98 had a monster game. Look out for him. Hayes, we have to watch him. Now we put our backup QB in the game. He is mobile. Jashawn McCray, big run. He gonna get some more playing time this season. Expect to see a lot of number 6. So Josh, he comes back on the field, hands it off to that Sanchez. They wrap him up. 2nd and 6. Quick throw to the outside. Nice throw, nice catch by Simmons. Then we try to get the rookie into the end zone. McCray will get stopped at the 2. We try to give it to him again. QB power. Steelers said, not on us. Maybe next week, not this week. So 3rd and goal. We run the play fake. Ball should have came out fast. It had to. Defense bringing that heat. And they got there. So that brings us to 4th and goal. We go for it, but the coverage was tight. They get the coverage sack, and there he goes. That's Hayes with another sack. And that one is a big one because it takes points off the board. Now the defense comes out first time. And we're facing Peterson. Devin Peterson, big time QB, loves to run. You got to watch him. 3rd and 4, we bring the heat. They complete it. Now the Steelers have a 90 speed tight end. You always got to be aware of him wherever he goes, wherever he is on the field. We get the breakup by Aaron T. And then they try to run the draw. Calvin Ford, we stacked up on the run. We definitely got to commit to stopping the run this season. 3rd and 12, they go downfield. Charles Flowers with the breakup, and they punt it away. We get the ball. King Josh, he had that throw. Inaccurate pass to the outside. Then on 3rd down, we find Money Man, but steps out of bounds. 4th and 5, we going for it, looking for the quick hitter. We got it. Gerard Sheffield with the first. Converted that. 2nd and 4. Short pass. Didn't see the Trey Henry sitting there. So we go back to the ground. 3rd and 4. Sanchez will get this first down hard and running. Watch this drive. Josh, Moneyman underneath. Josh again, 2nd and 5. They're giving us the out route and we taking it. King Josh hands it off. 2nd and 10. Jose Sanchez, hard running, holds on to the ball. 3rd and 4. Quick throw. That's Simmons. They playing zone. We lighten them up. Off the play fake. Looking for something big. We found James, but he dropped it. So we go back to the ground. Sanchez, not much on that carry. Josh on 3rd and 8 will come underneath to Alexander Luck. Luck will break a tackle. Can he get the first down? No, they will stop him a yard short. But we'll pick it up on 4th and 1. Lozano, forward progress, gives it to us. This one more convincing. Bubba Lozano straight ahead, first down running. Then Jose Sanchez, watch the patience, watch the blocking, stay behind your blockers. We get in the end zone. That was a great run. Jose Sanchez, the short running back. It's like they couldn't see him. Watch the replay. Watch the replay and the patience. Oh, Darius with a big block. Give the man his props. And Sanchez getting in the end zone. 18 plays, 79 yards. That's the best drive in team history right there. So up 7-0. The defense, we were short-handed, so we needed that breather. Hammond gets a tackle in the backfield. Now 2nd and 10. Peterson throws downfield up and over our big corner. Remington Jenkins, hell of a catch. Peterson, we bring the heat on him. Kenneth Papian gets the sack. He was the only one getting back there this game. And we get the holding call. So 3rd and 19, backs him up. Remember I told you, 90 speed tight end, thought they was going to the out route. He broke it back inside. Callaway, he burnt us last season. He doing it again this season, man. He put a move on me. You can't let this guy get free. You just can't. He runs like a out and slant. I forgot what you call that route. But off the play action, King Josh will go down. DeCorey Bell gets his first sack. He was looking for the big play. It wasn't there. So 2nd and 19, looking for a shorter route. They got there early. Wofford with the sack. They bring in corners and safeties, I see. 3rd and 23. We had Hewitt in a slot. It was there. A little off target. So here come the Steelers. There he goes. Peterson takes off. We get the stop. Nice tackle by Wright. Then on the inside handoff, Calvin Ford will pick up the first down for them. 1st and 10. Peterson thought about running it, but he got his guy. That's Callaway. Look at him showing strength. And then Peterson with his Ford out of the backfield. He would get the first down. So the Steelers are moving. They on the move. Tie ball game. Peterson, oh man, he broke my ankles. I ran into my own player. He put a move on me. So that would give them an opportunity to take the lead right before half. They miss it. So the game is still tied up at 7. We're going to try to hit a big play here. And we fumble the ball instead. DeCorey Bell with the forced fumble. That almost ended up in a disaster right before the half is over. We go into the half tied up at 7. Bell fits right into that defense. He wasn't there last season. This rookie here had a big game. So now, second half of the game, Calvin Ford with the handoff. We tried to keep the running game contained, but Ford broke out of the pack, breaking tackles. That's the biggest run in the game for Ford. 29 yards rushing off of 5 carries so far. So now the inside handoff, Jordan Gonda, we got that at time. 2nd and 12, they try to run Ford. We in the backfield again, Papian on the blitz. 3rd and 15. We bring Pappian again. They wasn't blocking the safety, so I kept blitzing him. 2 sacks for Pappian. He let him know about it. We get the ball back. They punt it away. Killick, the troop back there to receive. Killick, decent return. Too many black jerseys. We didn't have much blocking. So the offense comes back out. Sanchez try to get back to the line of scrimmage. He picks up 2. Then off the play fake, they bring the heat. Try to get rid of the ball, but it hit the lineman. So Josh, 3rd and 8. Savage Darius with the catch, but they stopped us. So 4th and 3, we going for it. They brought the blitz. We called the perfect play, and they still stopped us. We caught them in the blitz, man. That should have went the distance. But the Steelers came up big on defense, and now they run the inside handoff. Calvin Ford, 1st down. They run Ford straight up the middle again. He only gets a few yards. And then Peterson throwing. Who else? Callaway. Man, that's their main guy right there. You have to stop him. He's so damn fast, though. He gives them the 14-7 lead. So here we go. Sanchez, a big run for us. We needed that. Jose Sanchez, 71 yards so far. Then off the slant, Devontae James fights his way near the 1st down. 2nd and inches. We tried to get the 1st. We lost the football. Sanchez lost it. Big hit. Recovered by Bell. Dakari Bell all over the field. And now here come the Steelers. Deep drop for Peterson. Finds his tight end. 2nd and 2. Calvin Ford. He'll get the 1st down right here. Stopped by Wright and Hammond. And off the play fake, we get there. Kenneth Pappian. They gave him 2.5. That should have been 3 sacks, actually. Pappian. They wasn't, like I saw, they wasn't blocking the safety, so we kept blitzing them. They find a tight end here on 2nd and 17. Cut it down to 2nd and 12. Peterson, he'll take off. Lozano catches him from behind. And now that leads us to a 3rd down play. This was critical. Big breakup by Pappian, man. I mean, he played a great game overall. Tackles, sacks, and pass breakups. So they take the 17-7 lead, and I was in trouble because the offense wasn't doing nothing, but we always got that guy, Amari Manuel. Big kick return up the left side. Manuel, 3 returns last season. Is the first one of the year that went for 90. Keeps us in it. 17-14. We give up a big pass play. They cross midfield. They get all the way to the 40-yard line on that play. Then Peterson will throw. We're not getting enough pressure on him. 3rd and 8. Peterson throwing. Ford out of bounds. Forced them to kick the field goal. The kick is up and good. So we still in this thing. It's 20-14. We try to run the reverse and catch him. Too disciplined. Number 87, Dakari Bell, big play. We setting up screen. 2nd and 16. Try to get some of them yards back. Great pursuit by the defense. 3rd and 11. King Josh, we need a big play here. We had it. Simmons was wide open and he missed on it. So we punted away. Had to punt it this time. He didn't want to play with this D. We get the bat down by Orlandi. 2nd and 10. Peterson, comfortable in the pocket. Looks like that's Callaway. Finds him again. Then Peterson across the middle. We get the breakup. He was looking for Jenkins on that pass. 2nd and 10. We shift our defense right into the run. Stop for it in the backfield. And then big 3rd and 15. We had everybody covered, but you forget he could run the football. Peterson, big 3rd down conversion, gets out of bounds, and now they go back to the ground with Ford. We stop him there. 2nd and 9. He throws complete for a short gain. 3rd and 5. This is a big 3rd down for us here. They throw it up, and big prime time caught in coverage. If I would have saw him out there, I would have called timeout actually. We forced them to kick the 3, and they miss it. They had a chance to go up 9. That would have put it away. So we put in the rookie, McCray, Jashawn McCray. Another big run. McCray, 48 yards rushing in this game. And then we go to the ground with Sanchez. 71 yards in this game. 2nd and 9. We go into the end zone. Sheffield, it was broken up by Henry. He was looking for a flag, but we didn't get one. 3rd and 9. We need a conversion. Here we get it. Savage Darius extends the drive. And here we are. 2nd and 7. Looking for the fade route. Darius had it, and he dropped it. That was for the lead right there. So 3rd and 7. Steelers playing great coverage. Josh breaks out of a sack. Nobody gets open. He will go down. Oh my goodness. Dakari Bell again with another sack. And 4th and 19. This is the ball game here against a division rival. We do not want to fall back 0-1 against them. We need to win our division. King Josh, quick pass. Savage Darius ties the game at 20. I knew they was bringing a blitz. I just didn't know where it was coming from. Darius ties the ball game. They left the middle wide open. Safety didn't break on it. So all we had to do is get the extra point to take the lead. Send our defense on the field to close the game out. Things got a little weird at the end. Here we go. Peterson. Never activated this game. Comes underneath. Has a completion now. And 2 timeouts remaining. So, Peterson will throw it. He missed the receiver on the outside. 28 seconds remaining. We'll try to bring some heat off the right side. They pick it up. And Peterson would get away. We bring him down. He didn't get a first down. So that leads us to 4th and 3. Peterson will convert it. Comes underneath to Jenkins. And they keep it going. They used the last time out. And now Peterson. Calvin Ford, he gets out of bounds. We could have ended the game right there. And this is where they caught me slipping. Downfield. Peterson throws it. I didn't know the receiver could get on top of the route that fast. We stop him. But that could have been a disaster. Next time I would definitely back up more. I didn't know that receiver could get downfield that fast. We come away with the win, 21-20, a division battle. I mean, it was everything I expected to be. I expected it to be tough. I wish we'd have had a few more players that I could have rotated in and out, but we pull it off anyway. 60 yards passing. You see that up there? 60 yards passing? Seriously? But we still come away with the win despite not playing our best football. But I'm about to get out here. I thank you. If you watch this long video, bro, I know it's a lot of highlights. I appreciate it. You the real MVP. I'm about to get up out here because my ass about to fall off sitting in this chair. Peace.